Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Now, can they get him away? Timber gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here. But being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test.
Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Calafiori is there, and he can get that clear. In towards the back stick. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. Eder Militao. Great chance! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pass just lacking in accuracy. First quarter of an hour gone. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Ødegaard. Now it's Marino. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. Lovely feet. Bellingham! Rice. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Ødegaard, delicate ball, header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Merino. And he's in on goal. Oh, important interception. Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! And it's come back out to him. He's delivered all right. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Valverde. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Zubimendi. And it's Ødegaard. In with the challenge. Ødegaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Bellingham. He is through here. Oh, nice touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Valverde! Valverde! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out.
And it's half-time here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
This is a
Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
In a blue hat, kindly make his way to the information centre.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23, Mikel Merino.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ødegaard. Havertz. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Alexander-Arnold. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's a fine interception. More and more pressure on the ball here. Eder Militao. It's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the right-hand side. Calafiori. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. And that's a good ball. Chouameni. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Madrid really could have done without this. Dealing with the pressure. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test.
Vinicius Junior!
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Zubimendi. Arsenal finding their passes. Valverde gets a foot in here.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Erdegaard. Number 41, Rice. Number 14, Gyökeres. Number 29.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should they need a rise.
Number 10,
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Trossard.
And here's Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Trossard. Martinelli. Martinelli! Well, there's the clearance.
Substitution in progress.
Martinelli receives it in a good position here.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Martinelli. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Now it's Endrick. Looking for options for movement. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Martinelli. Not the most convincing of passes. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Endrick, distributed tidily. Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. Plays it in low. Gabriel with the clearance. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. This their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rudiger really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid have their third corner. Camavinga!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Goulet does well to get it back. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Eder Militao is there to clear. Subimendi. And it's Eze. Foot in. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Eze. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, someone I can see as being very powerful in midfield, Peter, is Leon Goretzka. His build and strength being the obvious assets, but also the covering and the energy he puts into his game. That makes him the perfect foil to the more traditional central playmaker, and it's a role that he's often deployed in too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Saka. Now Ødegaard. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous. Ter Stegen getting this one clear. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Can he get away here? Goretzka was in no mood for any of that. Eze. Arsenal have a free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Now it's Rice. Goretzka goes steaming forward. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Havertz. It's a searching pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Germany are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely spread. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
No way through, so back it comes. Very nicely done. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Eze might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Saliba. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Eze. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Arsenal have their second corner now. Goretzka tries to clear. Germany have the chance to go the other way. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Saka. Wriggles his way through. And it's Ødegaard. Eze. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now that looks a decent ball. Undav gets into some space. Raul. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Gabriel. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And it's Ødegaard. Rice. Now it's Eze. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Goretzka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kimmich might just make this. Andrik. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saka. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Timber.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chooses. And a chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Germany really are going to need to improve in a hurry.
Musiala! That's a half-decent try.
Musiala certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Gabriel, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Ødegaard. Mosquera. Gabriel. That's Eze. Rice. And it's Ødegaard. He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Cleared without hesitation. And he can clear it away. Ødegaard wins the duel this time. Ødegaard. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Ødegaard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Havertz. Havertz proves just a little bit too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Saka. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 10.
And it's Rice.
Eze. Number
Oh,
8,
lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
coming on the field. Number
Closing in on
9,
goal. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot!
Number 11.
Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Zubimendi. Substitution in progress.
And here's Gnabry. Gnabry touches it back. Germany perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Rice. Rice puts his foot on the gas. And here's Jesus. Oh, nice touch. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kimmich. Gnabry.
Germany clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
They'll have one final crack at it. Trossard. And here's Martinelli. It's run loose here. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Gnabry chasing after it.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's a sharp pass. Sané. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Gnabry. Ambitious ball here. And this is Sané. And he's onside. Shapes to shoot! Saliba tries to clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Martinelli. Tar gets across and deals with it. Zubimendi knocks it into space.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And here's Jesus. He is just caressing the ball. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a brief breather and then extra time. And we are already back underway. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's going to be a booking. Arsenal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Coming on the field, number 4, right. Number 33,
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Saliba and Mosquera. It's a throw-in. Rudiger, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Andrick. Well timed, excellent interception. Calafiori. Now he's got space here. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, it's in! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front. Calafiori. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Phivs. Well, that is one way to stop him. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
1 minute added time.
Rice. Good, strong midfield running here. Oh, what? There's the shot! He scores! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant did have us.
Extra time reaches half-time.
Please make sure to watch
Well,
the
it has
screen
been
for
a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution for Arsenal, number 41, right.
And we're off for the
Coming
final
on to
time.
replace him is number
It has been a
23,
slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Chance here to counter. And here's Jesus. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
White. Phivs tries to pass it through. Germany must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Martinelli. And he's had it nicked away. Gnabry with a definite fell there.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Sané. Oh, sweet feet. Vitz. Chance for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Vert certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
somewhat off target. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And a quick announcement today.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Germany absolutely shocking here.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. No, he wasn't going to let him past. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Spinazzola. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's going to be a tough ask, Peter, trying to get in behind this guy, Levi Colwill. He has to play in that kind of left-sided centre-back role. I think there he's at home. I think if you start moving him around a little bit more, then things can get a little bit shaky in his game, but when he's there, he's composed, he's impressive, and it looks like he can go on to greater things.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Colwill. João Pedro. Oh, sweet feet. Cucurella just loves to go forward whenever he can. Fernandez. And it's hoisted clear. What a throw in. Takes the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ball's gone out of play. Spinazzola. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Knocks it into space. Spread neatly. Still goalless at the moment. Liam Delap.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. James. Pinches it off him.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. David Neres. And no, that was never going to make it. Chalobah. And Caicedo. Can he spark a counter here? Yeah, he's fouled him there. That has been knocked clear. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And now the breakaway. And it's Palmer. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. McTominay. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And here's Neres. That's tidy. Oh, cracking ball. Shot at goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
James. Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. And it's Cucurella. No, he's not getting any further than that. De Bruyne with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Palmer. Buongiorno cuts it out. Spinazzola. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, played right into his path. De Bruyne. Great chance! Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that.
And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
James. And that has left him in a heap. And he has been fouled there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Fernandez. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Neres. David Neres! Caicedo. And Cucurella. Caicedo. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And it's Palmer. He's a sharp little ball. It shapes to shoot! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Caicedo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, number 8, Fernandez. Coming on the
James.
field, number 49, Garnacho.
Nice try,
Number
but he wasn't buying it.
17, substitution in progress.
Spinazzola. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No, he's just misjudged that one. Cucurella. And it's Caicedo. James. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Palmer! McTominay. And Di Lorenzo. So what can they make of this? Di Lorenzo drives forward on the overlap. Colwell does really well to win the ball there.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Caicedo. Coming on to replace him is number 40, substitution.
Another throw-in. James hurtling down that right flank. Now it's Garnacho.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
They'll have one final crack at it. Lobotka running with the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's in on goal. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aims beyond the defence. And it's James. He's on it, can he get away? Looking for a corner.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Reece